Well, family, this is Trayvon Jones Conscious Talk Channel. I know all of you have heard the news. Amber Guyger only gets 10 years for murdering an unarmed black man in his own apartment. She's only getting 10 years. And she's not going to even have to serve all of that, more than likely. I mean, good behavior. I mean, the bitch, all she got to do is just, stay away from people. You know that, her colleagues are going to help her out. They're going to protect her the whole time that she's in prison. This is what America thinks of us black people. Black women, this is what I need you to understand. While you over here rallying with the white woman, but justice and all this kind of shit and all that kind of shit, and in turn you over here putting your own black man down, because that white woman is not putting her man down. At the end of the day, she might be fighting for justice and equality, and y'all getting in the mix with it, but at the end of the day, she's gonna be one with her man. White supremacy is gonna be one with white supremacy, but we just are quick to throw our men up under the bus. 12 jurors came to a unanimous decision to give this cave dwelling bitch only 10 years. This is what America thinks of us as black people, and this is how we get treated in America, family. This is how we get treated in America. They gave this bitch only 10 fucking years for murdering a man in his own apartment. They couldn't even use the passion deal because Baltimore Jean didn't do anything to deserve it. He didn't do anything to deserve being murdered and his life being taken away from him. I'm just trying to understand what is going on in people's minds that they will come back with just 10 years. Because this bitch started crying. She had her sick mother up there saying, how she's such a good daughter. Her sister's up talking about how she's so caring and how she's, she was a good sister and, one of the best friends. You got these two black bitches up here in her fucking defense, protecting her. Yes, she was a good person to who she wanted to be good to. But she saw Botham Jean as a black fucking nigger to fucking kill. And she did that. And she's just able to get off. Family, everybody's talking about how she wanted to be a police officer because she wanted to help people. She wanted to be, help people. I wanted to be a nurse, growing up. I wanted to be a doctor and a nurse, and I did that. I became, a nurse. I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, my parents bought me little stethoscopes and little lab jackets, and doctor's coats and things like that. And, when I would pretend to be, a nurse or a doctor, I would help sick people. I would pretend that my brother was a sick patient and I would go to help him. Not once have I ever seen a child who wanted to be a fucking police officer say they wanted to be a police officer because they wanted to help people. No, you want to fucking shoot and kill people. When you're a fucking child saying you want to be a police officer, the first thing you're doing is getting those little fake guns and all that bullshit, and you're shooting at people, wanting to kill them. You got to be a special type of motherfucker to want to even be a goddamn place. You got to be a little warped and a little fucking sick. But everybody keeps coming to this bitch's defense talking about how she want to help people. How she came to my graduation for sobriety. How she was there for me. How when I needed her to pick me up, she was there for me. It's a whole lot of people that do heinous ass fucking crimes. Somebody like them. Somebody love them. Those sick ass individuals that do sick things to people, it's somebody that likes them and they actually do nice things for certain people. That's not uncommon. That's not fucking uncommon. Evil people do nice things for their family, at the very fucking least. So what the fuck is that supposed to mean? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? They gave this bitch 10 years, family. I am so fucking disgusted. I, I am so fucking disgusted, family. I don't know what to do. I'm angry. And this just lets us know what America feels about me as a black man, about my black men. So while we over here fucking cooning and shit, trying to, let's love, 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 and all the time while all these black women, because it wasn't no men out there, it was just black women raising hell. That's another fucking issue. Where are the men? Where are the fucking men? You have the black women out here raising hell about the injustice that just happened. They gave this bitch 10 fucking years for murdering this beautiful black man. Where are the black men at to stand up and say, no, this is wrong? This is just totally fucking wrong. Totally wrong. You have all these women out here standing up for the injustice, and they should, but so should the black men. So we need to understand this, family. The next time, we over here kubayaing with motherfuckers, this is what they really feel about us, family. This is what they really think about us. And the history of America, this is the first time that a white cop, a white woman cop, will be charged for murdering a black male. Throughout history, this shit has been happening. Where you've had fucking white women getting our black men killed just with their mouths, saying he raped me, he touched me, he did this to me, he tried to kill me, he tried to hurt me. And none of it a lot of times was true. But black men hung and died because of what some white bitch say. So this was the first time in history that a white motherfucker, a woman, will be motherfucking charged for killing a black person. And this is what we get. I know motherfuckers that have gone to prison for 15, 20 years just on fucking drug charges alone. Just on selling drugs. And, this bitch get 10 years for murdering an innocent man. Innocent man. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't have a confrontation with her. He didn't cuss her out. He didn't sleep with, with anybody she knew. She just said she made a mistake and killed him, and that was that. Now, had the bitch followed protocol like she was supposed to and called for backup, the dumb bitch would have been able to see, okay, I made a mistake. I'm at the wrong fucking place. You know what I'm saying? But no, she went ahead and killed this man, and now she gets sympathy from people. All those bitches up on the stand talking about she's my very best friend, and she's always been there for me. So the fuck what? You have her team over here trying to say don't allow this one thing to persuade you into making a decision with giving her more years than what she deserves. This is what basically what the they're saying. Her team was saying, don't let all these other instances and situations affect how we handle her trial and her situation, when all of it has to do with all of it has to it's all the same. All of it has to do with the same thing. We live in America with racism still fucking exists and the injustice still fucking exists. Had this shit been reversed, we know motherfucking well if this was a black man killing a white woman or a white man, he wouldn't even have made it out of that fucking apartment alive. And we all know this, family. When are we going to break up and see who our enemies We are in the midst of our fucking enemies right now. For anyone to come back within a short amount of time and say that this bitch only gets 10 years, family, I'm sorry. That is just wrong. That is just wrong. That is just wrong. That's wrong. Throughout history, we have had these type of things happen constantly. Emmett Till, for God's sakes, he was a young boy who was lied on by some white woman who said that he whistled at her or or made some kind of sexual advance towards her, and there was no trial. There was no conviction. There was no anything for this young man other than death. This young man died because of what some white bitch said, and now we're finally coming to a point in history where okay, we're we're saying okay, well this is going to be equal justice, because that's all black people want. We just want equal justice. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. If I can get 20 years for a crime, then this white counterpart should be able to get 20 years for the same crime. But we're seeing that this is not adding up. It's never adding up. Never. We're always getting more time for less things. But this bitch can murder a black male in his home for no reason at all and only get 10 years. Now the mama got up on there, talking about how she's a good girl. She played the violin. She could shove that fucking violin up her fucking cave dwelling ass, as far as I'm concerned. They're gonna protect that bitch while she's in fucking prison the whole time that she's in there. They're gonna be fucking protecting her. Cause she needs some serious street justice, family. She should not get away with this. I don't care what the justice system says. They gave this bitch 10 fucking years. That's wrong. And I'm sorry, you know, I've got people over here talking about she got 10 years. It's better than getting no time at all. No, you're not listening to what the fuck I'm saying. This Throughout history, we always get the short end of the stick as black people. That's unacceptable, but that this bitch only gets 10 fucking years. That's totally unacceptable. She should get way more than fucking 10 years. The bitch should have been getting 40, 50, 60 years to fucking life. Not no fucking 10 years. And she's not going to even probably have to do all of that. That bitch ain't learned no lesson. What she's teaching everybody is, oh, all you got to do is spend a little time in prison, to calm people down, calm the masses down. You know what I'm saying? But this bitch is going to be protected the whole time that she's in the motherfucking prison. She's gonna get special fucking treatment because she's already a fucking ex-cop. So you know that they are going to protect her automatically. They can't put her in with everybody else being a fucking ex-cop. You know how many people want to kill her just on that alone? They're gonna protect this bitch. And all she gets is 10 fucking years? No. I'm sorry. That bitch needs to motherfucking suffer. And she needs to pay for what she's done. Because many of black people have gone to prison, black men, black women have gone to prison, mostly men, have gone to prison for, for nothing, unjustly, and then come to find out 40 years later, 30, 40 years later, you know, somebody get a heart to say, okay, this person can get out now after they didn't spend half their fucking life in fucking prison. Now someone says, okay, well, we're gonna let them out now. And because we found out, because through DNA, we found out that they didn't do anything wrong. This bitch did something wrong. This bitch admitted to doing something wrong, and all she gets is 10 years. This is what America feels about us, family. This is what America feels about a black man in America. This right here. This is evidence of how get treated. Because that I don't care. You can't make me understand why this bitch only got fucking 10 years. I don't care who you are, on the comment section talking about I should be glad that she got 10 years and she's gonna suffer inside. Are you fucking kidding me? That bitch needs to fucking hang for what the fuck she did to an innocent fucking black man. I know we value black men and black people in this country. We don't value black people. I understand that, and even other black people don't even see the worth in other black people to even make a fucking comment like that. At least she got fucking 10 years. The fuck off my motherfucking my page, motherfucker, with that bullshit. That bitch needs to fucking rot. Period and point blank. Fuck that shit. That bitch was wrong for what she did. That bitch needs to suffer for what the fuck she did. And she's not suffering. Her family gets to still visit her and shit. She still get to make fucking phone calls. Can Botham John's family call him? No. He's just another dead black man. Oh well. That's fucking unacceptable, family. That bitch needs to pay for what she did. Black women out here fighting for what black men should be out here motherfucking fighting for. I am fucking. I can't understand it, family. How this bitch only get 10 fucking years and she ain't gonna even do all of that. She's not gonna even do all of that, family. And the first thing we gotta do, we start talking about is we need to put people in office that's gonna do better and more training. And when are we gonna understand it ain't got nothing to do with putting people in office and more training? We live in a society where black people are not valued. We are not valued. We live in a white supremacist ass fucking society where black people are at the bottom of the fucking totem pole and we're just not valued. And they have blatantly showed us what they fucking feel about us, how they feel about us. They over here being sympathetic to a murderous bitch who murdered this man in cold blood in his own fucking apartment. You can't even go to your own home and rest. You can't even go you can't even go to your own fucking home and get away from all the madness. Now, basically what you're saying is that it's okay for cops to bust into your motherfucking house now and basically blow you away and get away with it. And get away with it, family. I'm just saying, am I like the only one fucking distraught here? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that is some fucking bullshit. And this is what I was waiting on, family. I didn't get all excited and happy when it was talking about, okay, yeah, yeah, murder, yeah, she's guilty, she murdered. I wasn't getting excited like that. I wasn't gonna get excited like that because being a black man in America, you can't get excited. You cannot get excited being a black man in fucking America because this is always gonna be the outcome. You have people that are being sympathetic towards this bitch. And I don't give a damn all the good stuff that she's done. Who cares? All the stuff that she's done that was positive. This one thing overshadows all of those positive things that she's done. It just does. Because I can think back to a black cop. It wasn't in this country. I can't think of the country that it was in, but it was a black cop who killed a white woman who was running up on this damn car, acting crazy and shit. He shot her ass and killed her. He's spending 30, 40 years in prison. He's and he was a cop. He was a cop. So don't tell me that race has nothing to fucking do with it. Or that I should just be happy that she's getting some time and I should just be happy with that. That we as black people should just be content and happy that she's gonna have to serve some time. No, that's not good enough. Because personally, I want the bitch's head cut off. That's what I think she should get. I think someone in that prison should chop her motherfucking head off. Personally, that's what the fuck I think. The injustice for Botham John's family, for him, that was a slap in the fucking face. May he not rest in peace on that. He needs to come back and fight that shit. If he could come back and stop that, I wish he could. I wish our ancestors can come back and stop that type of shit. I wish our ancestors can come back and say, no, that's unacceptable. The way we have been treated in this country for years and years. This is the first time in history that a white woman is going to have to pay for the mistreatment and the murder of a black individual and a black man at that. And all they can come up with is 10 fucking years. I need y'all to really think about that, family, and how devastating that is for not only Botham John, but for his family, people that are passionate and feel the way that I feel about this situation. This is a serious, serious problem that we have in America. The injustice. Because there's no way that woman should have gotten off. That bitch should have gotten 99 years to life in prison, or at the very least 30 years. At the very least. But they overlooked, the jury overlooked all of that and said, we feel sympathetic for this bitch and we're going to give her only 10 years. 10 years. Now, they couldn't even argue now that this man was, a drug dealer. He was, raping people, harassing people. He was just a menace to society. They couldn't say any of those things about this man. This man was in his own house, minding his own business, eating a bowl of ice cream. He might have smoked him a joint, a blunt or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He got the munchies and he over here eating a bowl of ice cream. And this bitch barges into his motherfucking dwelling place and without hesitation, him shoots him. And we go through all this time, we over here following the case and shit, and they come back with fucking 10 years. That's not justice, family. That is not justice. 10 years is not justice, family. I don't care how you look at that situation. Should be under the fucking prison, never to fucking see light of day ever again. And her family's gonna get to call her, and they're gonna still be able to laugh and talk, and and within 10 years she'll be able to come out and and start a new life. Basically, she's a white woman in America. You think that her having a murder conviction on her is gonna stop her from being able to achieve anything once she gets out of fucking prison? You know how many people are gonna help her? And it's not just white people that are gonna help her. From what we see, we got black motherfuckers and Latina motherfuckers that'll be willing to help this psychotic terrorist bitch. She's gonna have help when, and whatever, She's still young enough to be able to do whatever it is that she's going to want to be able to do once she gets out of prison. She's going to still be young enough and she's going to have help. It's not like a black person, that gets out of prison and can't get a job, have no hope, they set you up where you got to, basically go back to a life of crime just to be able to eat and feed your damn family so you can end up back in motherfucking prison, in jail. She's going to have help. Because unlike us, family, white people are going to stick together and they're going to help this cave dwelling bitch. They're going to help her out. But and I know that, and we all need to know that she's going to get help. She's going to get people that are going to send her money while she's in fucking prison. And even in knowing all of that, we as black people should have still got the satisfactory of this bitch at least spending fucking 40 years in fucking prison. But not only is she gonna get all this help from people, strangers, and and her family are going to be giving her money and GoFundMe pages and shit like that. This is what they're going to do for this bitch. But she's going to still be young enough to get out and healthy enough to get out and start a new life. That's unfair. That's not right. That's not right, family. And we need to see it for what it is. America is unjust towards Black people, and we need to see it for what it is, family. I am just sick, and I'm just devastated. So so now she gets to serve her time, family, but she gets credit for the time that she's already served. You know. So what's she gonna spend? What, another week in prison now? Because she's gonna get time served. That's not justice, family. We did not get justice. Botham John did not get justice. Botham John's mother and Botham John's father did not get justice today. AMG boys, gang murderers get 38 years for no parole. That's right. But this bitch get to get motherfucking just get off. Absolutely. Hmm. Wow. Family, you don't have to know who the fuck was on the motherfucking jury because as we can see, Black people, we have snakes in our own motherfucking in our own family. We got snakes. You got Black motherfuckers up there sitting up here supporting this bitch. You got Latina motherfuckers up here talking about how wonderful she is. So this is so I don't have to know if it was Black or white in the fucking jury. I don't have to know that. All I know is that this is we live in white supremacy, and the rules and the law still apply. Just because we had a Black judge don't mean a motherfucking thing. That don't mean nothing. She still got to follow white supremacy. She still has to follow that. And even though you could have Black people up on that stand and the juror, we get all of that, but we still understand where we live and how we live it, and the rules that apply when it comes to us as Black people. Understand that. Understand that. So no, I don't have to know Garan Copas. I don't have to fucking know that. And making excuses for this cave dwelling bitch tells me what a lot of other motherfuckers think with their racist asses. If you can justify this bitch getting only 10 years and you okay with that, that goes to show where your mindset is. And I don't trust your motherfucking ass either. You're a fucking murderer, your goddamn self. If you think it's okay for this cave dwelling bitch to only get fucking 10 years. If you believe that in your fucking brain, then you are a murderer, motherfucker, a racist ass fucking murderer, your goddamn self. And fuck you. Because that don't make no fucking sense. That makes absolutely no fucking sense. That this bitch only gets 10 years. That's fucking absurd. And I don't give a fuck how you slice that shit and dice it. That bitch needs to fucking rot in fucking prison, and that bitch need to die for what she did. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. That's how that shit need to go. That's how that shit needs to go, period and point blank. She needs to pay with her life for what she did to not only Botham Jean, but to his family. She needs to pay with her life. And 10 years is not enough. But this is what America thinks of us, family. So the next time your Black ass is over here laying up with a white motherfucker, laying up with him and sleeping with him and shit, ass motherfucker, talking about, we don't know what the jury looks like. When you laying up with a motherfucker like that, think about that shit. This is what they really think of us, family. They don't value us at all. They think it's okay that this bitch only gets 10 fucking years. And they probably mad about that. Probably thinking she shouldn't have to go to fucking prison at all. This is disgusting, family. This is disgusting. I am just totally fucking disgusted. I have no hope, and I don't respect the system. I don't respect it at all. I don't respect it at all. Our system could sit up there and allow this bitch to only get 10 years. I have no respect for that. I have none. No fucking respect for that at all. That this bitch can just get away with just murdering someone, and all she gets is just 10 years. They're gonna protect this white bitch in fucking prison. And we're okay with that, family? We need a fucking outcry. Most High, I pray you come back with a vengeance. Most High, I pray you come back with a vengeance. Because you see this injustice for your people. We constantly get mistreated in this society and in this world. Most High, I pray you come back with a vengeance and wipe our enemies out. I pray, Most High, that you deal with these people that have the mindset that it's okay for her to get away with what she got away with, murdering an innocent black man. Hurry, Most High, hurry, because this is unacceptable. I pray, Most High, that you come back and you deal with each and every individual who finds it okay that she got away with murdering this man in his own home. And all she gets is 10 years, a slap on the fucking wrist. That's all she gets. Most High, please, please come. Please come. Family, we need to get together. This is where we need unity, Black people. We need unity, Black women. We need unity, Black men. This is where we all need to come together. When we see shit like this is when we need to come together. Because we have racist ass individuals who think that it's okay for this bitch to only get fucking 10 years. I pray you come immediately, Most High. Wow. Yeah, I am getting upset with something that doesn't directly affect me. But here's the thing, it does affect me as a black male living in America. It does affect me. This does affect me on how future black people are going to get treated. People like you come up always writing fucking shit under people's comments and shit, talking about how this black person deserved it and how they need to hang and they need to go to prison for a long time and they need to go, all these terrible things need to happen to him. But with this cave dwelling bitch, you over here telling me that something that doesn't directly affect me, it does affect me. Because it's telling the whole world how they feel about black people, how people like you feel about black people. So yeah, it does affect me. It does. People like you have to go with that type of mentality. It does affect me, and it affects every other black person in America. That this is what they think of us, family. This is why our unity is so important. Because you have other groups of people that are coming on here talking about how, oh, eh, just be glad that she got 10 years. At least she's getting something. Why are you so upset and you're going to have a heart attack over something that doesn't directly affect you? This is what stupid motherfuckers are saying right now. And I want my family to go and read all these messages and see what people really think about you and think about me. And think about Botham John, who lost his life, and his family, who has to deal with the fact that this cave dwelling bitch only got 10 years for murdering him. So, yeah, it has everything to do with me, you stupid motherfuckers. It has everything to do with me, you lousy sacks of fucking shit. Maybe, that needs to happen to your mom or your dad, or maybe that needs to happen to your son. Maybe a tragedy like that needs to happen to you, so you can understand what I'm talking about right now. Maybe you'll get to feel that pain. Maybe you'll get to feel that. I want you guys to read these comments, family, of the people telling me to calm the fuck down because a cave dwelling bitch got off. This bitch needs to be hunted down like a wild animal, and she needs to be put out of her fucking misery. Period and point blank. She's a terrorist and a stone cold murderer. She's a fucking stone cold murderer, family. And all she gets is 10 years? Wow. That's right. Blacks never had justice in the USA. What else to expect from Go Getter 2001? You right, brother. You absolutely right. But I still have a right to be pissed the fuck off. I still have a right to be angry, and you should be angry too. But we need to stop turning our eyes away from the reality, family. We need to bring it to the light that we live in a racist fucking society. That's just a prayer in the eyes of the Most High. Yes, you're right, KB. You're right. That is a prayer to the Most High, and that's why I'm praying to Him. I'm crying out to Him, and if all of us cry out to Him sincerely, He's gonna hear our prayers. See, that's what He's waiting on us to do, family. The Most High is waiting for all of us to collectively get together. Us Black people to collectively get together because we are His chosen people. That's how come we live in this curses, and that's how come an innocent Black man can get killed in his apartment because we're under curses right now because we keep breaking the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments. We can't make this make sense, but we get stupid motherfuckers up here talking about calm down, don't have a heart attack. We get stupid motherfuckers like that coming up on my fucking page with that bullshit telling me to calm down and how this doesn't affect me personally. We live under curses. That's why we get stupid motherfuckers like that coming up on my page with that bullshit. Because we're living up under curses right now, family. But when all of us cry out to the Most High for this shit that's going on, He's going to hear our prayers. He will hear them. He will hear them. That's why we all have to collectively get together to cry out. So people like that want to come on my motherfucking page talking about calm the fuck down and and don't have a fucking heart attack and and all this bullshit, they need to get shut down. Those are the very people that need to get shut the fuck down. And only the Most High is gonna be able to do it. Because we don't have the power to do it, family. We need the Most High to come and shut this shit down. But no, I'm not surprised. No, Go Get a 2001. I'm not surprised. No, I'm not surprised at all. And you got me fucked up if you think I'm gonna tell my people what about the judge and hugging the murderer. That's I don't understand why anybody would. One thing that they like to do to us, they like to stick fucking microphones in our faces after our family's been slaughtered and fucking killed and say, well, do you forgive the person who did this to you and your family? Hell the fuck no, I don't forgive these motherfuckers for what they did. I want that shit to happen to their family. The very thing that you did to my family, I want that shit to happen to you and your family. I want the same thing to happen to you. See, I don't give a fuck about Amber Guyger's mother, that she's sick. I don't give a fuck about her ugly ass sister. I don't give a fuck about her dumb ass auntie and them stupid bitches that got up on the stand talking about how wonderful she was. I don't give a fuck about her fucking family. Fuck them. As a matter of fact, I think what Amber Guyger did to Botham John, somebody needs to do to one of her family members. And then let her live with that. And I want people like you to come up on pages talking about the same shit that you telling me right now. But I believe in an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. There's no fucking forgiveness. There's no forgiveness for killing one of my people. Hell no, I don't forgive that bitch. Hell no. I want that bitch to suffer, and I want her family to suffer for what she did. Botham John's family suffering. So I want her to suffer, and I want her family to suffer too. You damn right. You damn fucking right. You damn right. There should be no fucking justice for this bitch. Fuck her and her fucking family. Her sick ass mother. Fuck her motherfucking mama. Fuck that bitch for birthing her in the first fucking place. That cave dwelling psychotic fucking bitch. Murderous, terrorist bitch. Country, the most high, this is the most high. You know what? You absolutely right, country. You're absolutely right. The most high, this is the most high that we need to start killing their officers. Fuck praying. You know, we always have to seek counsel with the most high. And I know the injustice that we are going through right now, country. I understand it. But we are in no position to take things into our own hands. We're in no position to do that. But you're right. Some of their family members need to be losing their lives. You're absolutely right. I agree with you 100%. You know, I agree. But we as a people need to start coming together, and we need to gather together. That's the first thing, and stop being separate from one another. We need to gather together, and we need to start changing some shit and forcing some shit to be changed. Like, no, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Because all that voting and marching, that shit ain't gonna do shit. But I do think that we have to counsel with the Most High. I do believe in that, absolutely. You know, but we have to do what our forefathers did, like David and all the rest of them. David was a warrior. Go out there and start slicing some fucking heads off. Yeah, so I'm with you on that, country. Yeah, we need to start slicing some motherfuckers. Let them start feeling the shit that we as black people in America have to feel all the time. This is just another example of the injustice that we have to put up with. So yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. KB, the Most High put us in positions where we can't fight them with guns and weapons. So we have no choice but to call upon him as a nation, not individuals. Thank you, KB. Thank you so much for that. For that, what you just said, because that's what I've been trying to say, and that's what I'm trying to get country to understand. But now I'm with him because we need action too. I'm all for slicing some motherfuckers up. I'm all for that too. But the reality is, we have no strength to take on these demonic people. We have no strength to take on these demonic entities that's running this earth right now. We just don't have it. So yes, we do need to call on the Most High, but we also need to put into action to let these motherfuckers know that we ain't playing with them, because that's unacceptable, family. Totally unacceptable that this cave dwelling bitch only gets 10 fucking years. King Samur, the whole court scene was insane. Only 10 years. What a joke. I agree with you. It is a fucking joke and a slap in the face to my people. That is a total slap in the face. But this is what America thinks of us, family. And we need to stop thinking that we live in a society that everything is equal and everything is fair and just. And it's just not that way. It is just not that way. And we need to come to the realization that we live amongst our enemies who hate us, who want to kill us, because I guarantee you, after Botham John was killed, oh man, I know they had a field day on his body parts, the ones that were functioning and still good. I wonder who they're in now. I wonder who, his body parts, who they're in now. This is the kind of shit that they do to us, family. They kill us. Say some gang member did it. Say it was a gang rivalry, when in reality it was probably some motherfucking cop, undercover cop or some shit that fucking killed us, shot us in our fucking head, so that we can go to the fucking morgue and they can motherfucking take our heart, our spleen, and every goddamn thing else. We live in a racist, unjust fucking society with savages who don't give a fuck about us. They've never given a fuck about us, and they're not going to. And we need to understand that, family. We need to understand that we live in a society that, nothing's changed. We're still dealing with same racist ass entities, demonic fucking entities. That's right, KB. Absolutely. Yeah. Bull monkey. No, I'm just all for an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. See, but we as black people, we're always forgiving. We're always saying how we forgive. And I'm sick of that forgiving bullshit. We have to stop forgiving. We need to let these people know that we don't forgive you and we want the worst for you. So, no, I'm not trying to hear what you got to say, bull monkey. No, we need to extend all the hate possible towards her and her lousy ass family. Fuck her and her family for even getting up there, even testifying, about her goodness. Y'all should have kept your fucking mouths shut. You don't get up there and in support of a murderer, a stone cold fucking murderer, family or no fucking family. Sorry. And yeah, that is what white Jesus would do. But we ain't worshiping white Jesus here. We all know that the Most High is black. He's black. He's never been white. Now their Jesus might be white, but we know that the real one is black. That's what we know. So yeah, motherfuckers want to keep coming with this peace be still bullshit. This is the shit that they always coming to us with, family. And enough is enough. No, there is I don't forgive you. Absolutely not. I cannot forgive you. And for Botham John, I'm not gonna forgive that cave dwelling bitch for him. And for any other motherfucking black person that had to suffer injustice like this. For the Trayvon Martins and the Sandra Blands and and so on and so on. Chris Browns and excuse me, not I don't know where the fuck that motherfucker come from, but all these people that have died under these conditions. Sandra Bland's, Trayvon Martin's, all these unjust murders that we are facing. This is how you know that we are living under these curses, family. And the only way that we're gonna get up out of these curses is by calling the Most High and all together. That's what we need to do. Yeah, I agree with you, Bull Monkey. You're absolutely right on that. Hmm. His brother forgave her on the spot. Yeah, and you have to understand this is conditioning. We have been conditioned to forgive. This is something that is always conditioned in us. But you can ask anybody else, any other race, they ain't gonna forgive you. If it takes generations later, they will kill your family. You understand what I'm saying? And rightfully so. But black people, we're always taught to just be forgiving, forgive, forgive. And I'm sick of that shit, family. I'm sick of the forgiving. I'm sick of forgiving motherfuckers that don't want our forgiveness. And they got these smirks on their fucking faces when they're asking us to forgive, when they're pushing a fucking microphone in our face, asking us, do we forgive these psychotic motherfuckers? I'm an Israelite too, KB. And I am not a Christian either. Yeah, we all are Israelites. That's right. And Since you know that, we need to understand that it's going to take all of us to cry out to the Most High for Him to hear us and to be able to stop this bullshit that's going on. You know, son of Jacob, weak ass nigga man. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. Why not? Botham's brother would have told on Nat Turner. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. But you have to understand that's conditioning. That's conditioning. This is conditioning that we're constantly taught to forgive people who constantly show us hatred, to show us that they do not like us, that they can burn us, kill us, falsely imprison us, leave us there to rot, and then all of a sudden we're supposed to love every white person and everybody else because one person got the spirit to let us out. Because good old DNA proved that we didn't actually do it. We need to stop with the forgiveness. Fuck the forgiveness. You're right. Christianity teaches you to love and forgive your oppressors. And we got to get out of that. Because if you go back, because the Bible is a history book for us Israelites, who are the so called black people. Our ancestors, like David, he didn't play that shit. Matter of fact, David was a man after the Most High's own heart. And David was a killing machine. You understand me? David was a serious killer. Matter of fact, Saul was pissed. You know what I'm saying? Because you have people over here, women coming in singing, talking about, yeah, Saul only killed, a couple of thousand, but David tens of thousands. You know what I'm saying? So Saul felt some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? But David was a man after Most High's own heart. So you think now the white Jesus, yeah, he might be loving and forgiving. He gonna have little babies with wings floating around him, or whatever, But our Messiah, he's coming back to kill and destroy. That's gonna be a beautiful day. And kill all these motherfuckers who just see fit to keep us in bondage. And you have to understand, Jacob and Esau, we're Jacob. They're Esau. There will always be a perpetual hatred that Esau will have for Jacob, even through the descendants. So when we see, so we have to see how we're being treated and why we're being treated this way. The Most High is waiting for us to call on Him so He can deliver us from this. But we all have to do it together. We already understand it's going to be, a third of us that, it's going to be a lot of us that's just not going to make it. You know what I'm saying? A third of us are going to make it, but 2/3 of us got to go, because we on some coon type bullshit. We over here trying to motherfucking support a murderer, talking about how wonderful she was. Those type of motherfuckers ain't going to make it. They got to go. Because at the end of the day, I don't care how nice she was to all these different people. That still doesn't take away from the fact that she killed an innocent man in his own motherfucking home. Something wrong. Something is wrong with that family. Son of Jacob, fuck you. And your mama too. And you can get the fuck off my motherfucking page, punk. Fuck you. Family, we have to stop accepting this type of behavior. We have to stop being forgiving. So let's stop with the forgiveness. Let's stop with the forgiveness. Because white people expect for us to do this. They expect for us to just, get treated like this and then make sure we forgive. Because all those black women that was raised in hell after they delivered, her sentencing, all those black women that were out there real, you got this white bitch standing there with this look on her face like, oh, we're getting ready to get a rise, and she looking like trying to calm these black bitches down because they gonna get people riled up. Let's calm these black bitches down. The look on that white bitch's face when she saw those black women getting pissed was pissed because this cave dwelling bitch only gets fucking 10 years. See, they want us to be docile. They want us to just be calm and just forget it. Haitians got rid of their kuntas first. Okay. We have to stop being forgiving. We need to stop being forgiving, family. Because this don't make no fucking sense. I am just devastated. I'm distraught. And you, as a black man and as a black woman, have black sons. You should be angry. You should be angry about the injustice that Botham just received and his family, his father and his mother just received. You should be angry, family, and pissed the hell off. This is unacceptable. But like some of my, the people in the comment section saying, are we really surprised and are we really shocked? No, but we still should be just as outraged and we should still just be as angry. We need to be angry. I feel you, Bull Monkey. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, but that's just still unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? And to value his life at just 10 years. He's dead. He's gone. 26 years old. He's gone. Gone. But she gets to, after 10 years, gets. This is the problem that I'm having. This is the problem that I'm having, Bull Monkey. Why not? Well, no, I'm just talking about after they delivered you know um, uh, Amber Guyger's sentencing. You know how they like to show it on the the news. They like to show it on the people and things like that. Well, after her sentencing, you had a bunch of black women that were out, protesting basically, and saying how unjust it is. You would have to go back and just you know look at it for yourself, you know. But it was after they delivered what she was going to have to spend, her little lousy ass 10 years. Wow. Family, I love you. And I just want you guys to just take this with you and understand where we are in society as black people, where we are. And yes, we are the Israelites. You damn right. That's exactly who we are. We are God's chosen people. We are the Most High's chosen. And that's why we are under these curses. That's how come a bitch like her can get only 10 years. But I want you guys to understand that we cannot forgive this situation and we cannot let it go. We cannot let this go. We have to continue to talk about this and keep it going because only this is only going to just continue to keep happening if we just keep saying we're going to forgive and keep letting it go and pushing it under the rug and moving on with our lives. We have to take a stand and say enough is enough. We're over here supporting businesses that we should not be supporting. If we start taking our money away as a group, I bet you people will start listening to us. But if we're being forgiving, still, spending our money with these people, what are they gonna what are they gonna what do they have to learn from? What are they gonna learn? What are they gonna learn, family? Yeah. Family, I love you. I need you guys to stay up. But yes, I am angry. I'm very. this is disturbing to me. This is very, very disturbing to me. And yes, I am very angry. And you should be too. That we live in a society that we still can't get any justice. We still can't get any justice. None whatsoever, family. But the only way we're gonna be able to come up out of this is we all have to collectively come together as Israelites, not as Christians, Israelites. And we need to raise our voices to the Most High and cry out to Him. And He will hear our cry. He will. It's high time that we do it. It's high time that we do it, family. I love you, and I want you guys to stay up. And I will see you all on the next video. I need you guys to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you guys press that subscribe button. It's very important that you press the subscribe button. Make sure you press that thumbs up. And we need to keep having this conversation, family. Because Botham John's family doesn't deserve this. They deserve to at least have this bitch spend eternity in fucking prison. At the very least. Because they can't bring him back. But all she's gonna get is a 10-year sentence, and not even all of that, and a renewed life where she can start all over again. But Botham, at the end of it, her sentencing, he's still going to be dead and in the ground. I agree with you, King Samir. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. If I'm not, please forgive me. Yeah, but we do need to stay out of Chinese restaurants and Arab stores. We can start their families, start taking control where the dollar goes, and replace those businesses with our own. I totally agree with you. I totally, totally agree with you. I agree. And this is what we need to understand, family. Our dollar is big. As we as black people, our dollar is huge. And if we start collectively getting together and creating our own jobs and creating our own stores and things like that, when our people go to prison unjustly and when they come out, we can have jobs waiting for them. Because in white society, they're not going to be able to get no damn job. They're not going to be able to get one. They're going to be led right back to prison to be a slave some more in prison. So yeah, we need to to start coming up with ways to make money for our people, to protect our people, because living in this society, we're just not protected at all. We're not protected at all. So yes, our dollar does count, and if we start taking it away from these Chinese people and these Arabs and these white people, you know some changes will be made, because they don't respect us. They don't respect us, but then they don't have to respect us because we keep going to their nail salons and we keep going to their stores, and and buying shit from their liquor stores and shit like that. We need to get out of that. We need to get out of that. When these motherfuckers start losing their businesses because our dollars isn't paying their children's college tuition anymore, they'll change their fucking tune. And so will white people and white supremacy, because they have no respect for us. When they come in and putting a microphone in our face saying, "Do we forgive someone who murdered our family member?" That's a lack of respect, family. That means you have no respect for us when you can shove a fucking microphone in our face and ask us if we forgive the person who killed our family member. No, nope. Don't forgive. Don't forgive that cave dwelling bitch. Don't forgive her family. Don't forgive them. No, not at all. Don't forgive them at all. They don't deserve your forgiveness. Amber Guyger does not deserve your forgiveness. She deserves for you to take a stone and to throw it at her motherfucking ass. That's what she deserves. She deserves to be stoned. That's what she deserves, family. That's what Amber Guyger deserves. And family, for all of y'all that feel the way that I feel, stay up. I love you. Make sure you press that subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. And I love you. Stay up, family. But all the rest of you motherfuckers sitting here trying to, say that this bitch, it's okay that she only getting 10 years and trying to make excuses for this cave dwelling bitch. I want some bad shit like this to happen to you or one of your family members. And then I want to know if you're going to still feel the same way that you feeling coming on my motherfucking page with that bullshit. I want to know if you're going to feel the same way, whether you're black, white, Arab, wherever the fuck you are. Because you got some coon ass motherfuckers in our people in our group too that can fucking kick rocks. And you can go right along with the enemy. As far as I'm concerned, you can take your stupid ass right over there with the fucking enemy. We don't want you, and we don't need your sorry asses. Go be a coon with them. You worthless motherfuckers. Where you can turn on your own people for speaking fucking truth. Fuck you and the horse that you fucking rode in on. And I want some tragic shit to happen to you and your motherfucking family. And I want you to see my motherfucking face when that shit happens. But family, stay up. And I'll see you all on the next video. I'll see you all on the next video. But yes, I'm very angry and I'm distraught about this situation, family. And we need to pray to the Most High to bring justice to our people, to shut this kingdom down. America gotta go, family. It gotta go. We need to shut this place down. And all those coons that want to stay living in this motherfucker, y'all can have it because you're going to die right along with America when World War III hits and this world is destroyed. And our new kingdom is renewed and stored for us. So in that family, I just want you to have comfort in knowing that this is not going to last always. And justice is coming one way or another. It's coming, family. And I need you to stay up. Make sure you press that subscribe button. And I will see you all on the next video. I love you, family. Stay up.